What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. You know, it's always a good time. Thank you for joining Resident Horror here for another movies, review, and recommendations. But before we get into these two movies, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and that notification bell so you don't miss a video. It's free and allows me to continue to do what I do. First movie up, The Witch. Subversion Part 1. Of course, it's another Korean film. This film is not rated. It was released in 2018 and it has a runtime of 2 hours and 5 minutes. Sound is 5.1 DTS 16 by 9. So you hear the title, The Witch, you would think this is some sort of magical. It is magical, but some sort of occultic type film. No, it is not that. They deem the term witch as bad. So because they have no conscience to certain things, they call them witches. But that's just misuse of the word witch, in my opinion. But nonetheless, they are nicknamed the witch. You can call the witch and the witch 2 simply anti-hero, superhero type of movies, thriller, horror type of things going on here, like a bowl of soup with a whole bunch of different sauces thrown in there. So, what is The Witch about? The Witch is about this young girl who they experiment on because they're trying to create secretly the superhuman, the human that is using 100% of their brain. And when you think about that, it's a travesty that we were created um, barely using any of our brain. That's kind of crazy to think about, like making something and then not allowing it to use the fullness of its brain is wild to me. However, it came into be, however, we came into be, whatever you guys believe. But yeah, that's what it's about. So experiments are going on. Some experiments go bad, and these creations, they really have no conscience. Can they gain consciousness of certain things? Maybe, maybe not. But one thing that we do know, they are extremely violent. They are extremely violent. And there's two different agencies that want to keep this going for their own reasoning. Some wants to put them out of their misery. One wants to preserve them, and there's this whole back and forth of trying to protect these creations that some think should not exist because of how dangerous they are. And this boasts these both of these films boast tremendous action, tremendous action, especially this right here. In the last scene of this film has some of the best action, some of the best gore. This girl, what's her name? Maybe put some respect on her name. Kim Ja Mai. Oh my gosh, put some respect on her. And also Choi Woo Sik. Oh man, what a performance by this girl, man. Action is phenomenal. She embraced the role. As fragile as she comes across, she really portrays strength. When you see her, you're like, there's something special here. Don't mess with her. She escapes the facility that created her. She finds solitude with a older wife and husband that pretty much wants children. And so they kind of take her in after she's injured. Is she playing a role, or is she really, has she really forgotten? Because she's playing this role like she forgot her history or what she is. Maybe so, maybe not. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but nonetheless, she goes on this TV show because her mother, acquired mother, is sick and she wants to get money for her, probably, or for something else. Got to watch to find out. But she puts herself out there on this national TV show, and the people that want to get rid of her, that are looking for her, they see her on this show, and then they come after her. And this is where this snowball goes downhill, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger into a bloody, magical superhero Matrix-like action gunfight style. It is awesome. Absolutely check this out. The link is in the description for this Korean film, 2018. I know a lot of you missed this. Go watch this. Go purchase this if you choose to. Now, moving on to The Witch Part 2, the other one. So, same premise as the first one. Nothing has really changed. This one is not as good, as the first one, of course. It's really hard to top original films, man. Sequels have a rough time, but they did a good job with this one, though. This one is more so action packed. I mean, it is action packed, over the top. They have revved up the magic. This is like watching X-Men. You know, they knocking down houses, throwing trees, the aura, spinning the wind, stopping weather, elevating stuff. This one is X-Men through and through. The story is not as solid or as intriguing as the first one, but it does have a nice little tie-in to this, and you will see what I'm talking about when you watch and purchase this one, if you so choose to. The link is in the description for that, man. But they both of these play off of each other very well. And I'm salivating for part three. They are working on part three. We do not have a release date as of yet, but I cannot wait to watch part three to see how this one and the other one coexist together. And you will be shocked on their relation. Good story, phenomenal action. Just a great, entertaining film. I cannot say enough about these two films. So, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, this enlightenment on these movies, letting you know some great movies to watch. If Hollywood is letting you down, baby, go check out these in the description. They will be there on my personal Amazon associate sale link. Support the channel, support the movement. I will see you on the next one. Peace. I'm out.